everyone, this is Seika here and welcome back to Okami HD. So, unfortunately, I have to apologize for last episode. As I was getting ready to edit it, I realized that, or as I went to, get it all set up in Camtasia, so after I get done recording this, I can go straight into recording part 3, or editing part 3 rather. I realized I did not do a sync up or a syncing session, so I tried to sync it the best I could, but the gameplay versus what I'm saying or what I'm doing may be slightly off, so I do apologize about that. At least I remember for this video, so this video should be a lot better. But again, I'm so sorry about that. But moving on from my stupid mistake there. Also, if you noticed, when I left off, it was dark. Now it's light. I had totally forgot to pause the game, so it went from nighttime to daytime, so that's why everything looks so much, a little bit brighter. But actually, I'm glad it did turn to daytime, because now you can see the water is sludge. Even if you try to jump over it, it'll actually count like you're trying to get into it. So the water is cursed. So you don't want to fall in there. And then you can tell the air, like the air is not supposed to have these wispy things. So the air is probably like polluted or something like that. But we are in Hana Valley. This is what's called Hana Valley, and we are in here to search for Susanoo, who apparently made his way into here. Plus, we are looking for a way to figure out on how to revive the Guardian Saplings. And hopefully there will be a way in here. Alright, so we are going to continue on. Oh, I also have a heating pad on my back. I kind of had to end the last episode a tiny bit early because my back was starting to hurt. But I got a heating pad on my back right now. It feels so good. So maybe I can actually last to 45 minutes like I was wanting to. Alright. So now, okay. I think that's all I needed to say before I actually started the game. So hopefully that is it. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and get this chest here. Oh, okay. You obtain Traveler's Charm. Protection. Protects travelers from danger. Increases godhood by 1 level. So that's what I was talking about when it came to the godhood things. What's this? It's a bunch of monsters. Or a bunch of imps. Sorry, time to interrupt the party. And I don't have time to get all the demon things from you guys. So, oops. Woohoo! I defeated them all. Accidentally ran out of pots. Or ink pots. Wow. Huh? We got rid of the monsters, so why did the gods' power disappear? Guess the curse on the gods of these lands must be really strong. They can't intervene till we do something about the stagnant air. Alright, so it looks like it is time to continue and figure out on how to... You obtained feed bag. Fish. Fresh fish. Oh my gosh. Irresistible to animals who dine on fish. I feel like my mouth is just all moo. Oh my gosh, look at that tree. Hey, check out that tree. It's moving. Better be careful, Ammy. Ammy, did you just do what I think you did? Did you use Power Slash to hit the tree's fruit right back at it? It hit. It's wearing taste of its own medicine. Let's pass on by this creepy old tree while we can. Yes, let's do that. Those, you can't unfortunately do anything about those trees right now. So we'll come back to them. And I would investigate stuff, but the tree's kind of in the way. There is something painted all over that painting. Or that carving. Oh, hey, there's Susano. And what's going on? An imp? An imp? And a big imp. That likes to beat on the drums. I think that actually might be what's called a taiko. But I could also be wrong, too. Oh. There we go. We beat that guy. That was simple and fun. Alright. Oh, nice. We got rid of the curse that was on that. What's all that racket? Oh, it's you, Mutt. What are you doing here? Go home. I already told you I'm not looking for princesses. Anyway, Hana Valley is no place for a mutt like you. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. I mean to train. Right. Now, Scoops, be off with ya. Well then, okay. Fine. Wow, check out that wall painting. It's said that a crystal sphere that makes trees grow is enshrined somewhere around here. Based on this painting here, I'd say the rumor must be true. Still, something's not right. Don't you think there's something missing from this painting? Yep, I think the sun may be missing. So let's make a circle. And the sun will be added back in. Look at that. Beautiful. Huh, and I got rid of that boulder. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now I can go hide. I mean, now I can go train. And there he goes. Right. So what's Issun say about this now? It's a wall painting of an ancient ritual. It ain't half bad, and that's a lot coming from the great Issun. Okay, that was all. I figured you would talk about, you know, getting the sun on there, talking about the sphere. Whew. Oh, I'm so sorry about the yawns. That is an itty bitty tree. Sapling. Well then. What a strange place. Is this really the secret training ground Susano mentioned? Speaking of which, where cops go anyway? That is an itty bitty tree. Sacred tree cherry cascade. I haven't seen anything remotely like a sacred tree around here. What's up with this tiny sapling? I smell a faint scent like sakias coming from this sapling. There's no way that can be the great sapling. the great guardian tree, huh? I see, that's why there's an altar here. It's for worshipping the sun that shines up there in the valley. What's up with this puddle? Looks pretty chintzy for what's supposed to be a grand altar. I bet there used to be something on here. Maybe like a sphere? Oh, hey. Let's just chop all these down and continue on through. And we are gonna go ahead and save. Wrong button. Why am I suddenly hitting all the wrong buttons? I don't know. Anytime I come across a mirror, I am going to save. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, there's a bear on top of something, and then Susano's angry. Alrighty then. Rawr! What now? You foul beast. How did you get in here? Foul beast? Oh my gosh. It's a bear with a leaf and he's sleeping. You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Now you shall get a taste of my new secret technique. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. Enough talk. My blade thirsts for battle. Here goes nothing. Susano style Susano. Sa? No. Susano. Now for Susano style exploding implosion. Boom. The bear's just like, what happened? And goes back to being asleep. What a cutie. Ah ha 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 ha. I'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Thought. Oop. He's like, wait. Nope. Gotta do this. Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susano condemns the events, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. Ah ha 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 ha. And Amy's just like, what is going on with this dude? Sheesh, it's still sleeping like a bear. What a snore. Makes Susano's sound like a kitten's purr. That must be some freaking snore then. This crystal sphere is filled with leaves. Is this sphere used in a ritual for a good harvest or something? Hey, didn't that wall painting have a sphere-like object in it? The sun, the altar, and then the tree grows. So, time for us to push this baby back and see if getting it onto the altar works. I mean, it's gotta work. Something's gotta work, right? Whoops. Alright, don't fall. No. Nope. Get up there. Thank you. Got it. Oh, well then. Wow, someone had a lot of time on their hands to think this all up. So this was that sphere in that wall painting. Yep. So now we need the sun, it looks like. I bet this sphere here is magic or something. Oops. Already heard that from Issun, but now it's time for the sun. The sun shines down on the sphere, and the sphere shines down onto the sapling. And the sapling is growing into the Guardian Sapling. But it looks like it's almost dead. Hey, is this a Guardian Sapling? It's all withered like the others. What the? Who turned out the lights? Oh, it's another constellation, Ammy. Wonder what this one is. Alright, so we got one on top and one right there. Whee! Pose! Whoop. It's a monkey! Named Sakigami. Amaterasu. Origin of all that is good and mother to us all. My gratitude for releasing my body from its slumber. Please accept my humble thanks in return for your great kindness. I am Sakigami, one of the triumvirate of flora gods known as the Hanagami. My brethren and I have been entrusted with the brush techniques, known collectively as grain sprout. I now grant my humble power to you. Use it wisely. I used to remember the name of that instrument, but I do not remember what it is. So I will definitely have to look it up. That was Sakigami, one of the gods of flora. Apparently the bloom brush technique can make flowers blossom simply by drawing a circle on the withered tree. Hey, maybe it'll make the withered Guardian Saplings blossom too. No harm in trying, right? Ooh, pretty. Oh, nice. Oh, that looks so much better. And yay for praise! Wow, look at how everything grew back so quick. Sakya wasn't kidding about the power of the Guardian Saplings. So this is what Hana Valley is supposed to look like. Seems Sakya's Guardian Sapling has lifted the evil curse. I'm not sure how weak the gods have become recently, but it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent Guardian Sapling. Even if you are Shiranui reborn, we might be up against more than we bargained for. Hey, Ammy! What about that withered Guardian Sapling outside? I bet you could revive it like you did this one. And by bringing that Guardian Sapling back to life, we might be able to lift the curse there too. What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Oh, we got Sakigami. Feast your eyes on that, Ammy. The Guardian Sapling's in full bloom. With the power of bloom, I bet we could revive the Guardian Sapling outside too. Everything looks so much prettier. It's not all dark and dreary. Alright, so we got these guys to fight again. Haha. I'm like right beside you, you didn't even see me. Haha. I defeated you. That was easy. Oh hey! Looky, we have some boars and baby boars. What do you guys like? I think you guys like seeds. Oh my goodness. That's too cute. Aw, everything is as it should. Oh, I guess technically you're considered fed too. Alright, that works. Oh, that tree's still there. That creepy old tree just won't give up. I've got an idea, Ammy. Maybe you could hit its fruit right back at it. And while it's stunned, you could use Bloom to rid of its evil. Let's try that. Aha! Perfect. The statue's all dirty, but that's proof that it's been watching over us for ages. Whoa, Ammy, hold on. Hana Valley looks so much better now, but what about this gloomy patch of grass? You can use the power of Bloom to fill it in. Just fill it with your brush and Bloom will take care of it. Alright. There we go. It certainly did. Alright, so what we got here? You obtain green sprout tips. Oh, it's part of the travel guide, so we got scroll number 2. Using the green sprout technique, poke holes in the ground with dots. The ink becomes as the seed and trees sprout forth, confounding foes. The life force this vegetation emits is the bane of evil. There was a scroll here too, Ammy, this looks like the travel guide. It's an ancient record of a pilgrimage across the land. If this were the real thing, it'd normally be worth a fortune, but with all the copies out there, you probably wouldn't get much for it. At any rate, if you ever want to read it, just press the start button to open the menu. It may sound rather preachy, but it should at least help you in your travels. Whew. This almost feels like the first episode where there's a lot of talking and I'm out of breath. Alright, so I got too close. I was gonna try to poke holes. You consume potato. Dry but satisfyingly flavorful. Fills astral pouch a little bit. You consume ginseng. Roots bursting with nutrients. Fills astral pouch a little bit. Look at all this food. Alright, so now up here will be what's called... So whenever you see these little areas, you want to dig, and then a clover will pop out. And then you just use Bloom on it, and it will basically blossom. Or get revived, and you get praise for it. And the reason why there are clovers all over the place is because this game, Okami, was originally made by a studio called Clover Studios. I believe that was the name. But if I remember, I can't remember correctly. But I think they were, Capcom either bought them out or they were part of Capcom and they decided to integrate them into the main thing. Either way, I don't know what happened. All I know is that they ended up basically going out of business, which is really, really sad. Because this game isn't Gem. And I know we have the sequel, I guess, if you want to call it that, of Okami Den. But that one is just so full of problems. Like, I like it, I just don't feel like it's a true sequel. Aha! There you go, I got everything. Oh. Okay, now you're dead. Alright, now we can get the little island there back. Alright. Oh hey, we have monkeys now. Oh. And it's time to exit out. And I was actually kind of hoping I was be able to go to record about 45 minutes of this, but I just don't know what's wrong with me right now. I'm starting to think maybe vacation will do me some good. Because obviously I am not having any good luck right now. But yeah, whenever you want to, all these dead cherry blossom trees you see, all you have to do now is use blue, and they will be revived. And it's kind of like with Power Slash. You can actually... Alright, let's get this tree really quick. Oh, there's another one. And I was not on the tree. Are you serious? There we go. Now I make sure I got it. Oh, hey! I got a chest. Which I will go get that in a moment. I know I was saying you obtained digging tips. Scroll drawn by a watering artist. Da 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 da. I will look at that in a moment. But after I go and revive the other Guardian Sapling, I may end the episode there. Because I really don't know why I'm feeling so out of breath. I don't know if it's because of all the talking, or because I know when I played Shadow of the Colossus, I was never this out of breath. It's a wall painting of an ancient ritual. It ain't? Okay. I meant to... There we go. You obtain Sun Fragment. Collect 3 of these bright fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. Sweet. So that means I have 1. Actually, how much praise? Ooh, I got enough to give me another ink pot. Which I definitely need that. Oh, okay, so now we actually got another tip for Bloom. So, Bloom, one of the 13 celestial brush powers, mastered by Sakigami. Draw a circle around the wilted tree and the ink turns to flowers. This unleashes the power of Bloom, which is the essence of plant life. Also, placing the brush on a lush area will yield green holy smoke. Drag the brush from there to create a streak of vegetation. This is another of the wondrous abilities granted by Bloom. Bloom tips. Draw a broad circle surrounding the center of the wilted tree. Close the circle by connecting the beginning and end of the line. If you're having trouble, try drawing slightly higher or lower. Beware of obstacles that may be nearby the subject of your circle. You may have trouble covering large areas and restoring flora. Combat this by using L1 to pull the camera back. So all good tips. Okay, so now we have logbook. Alright, so that's talking about reviving the other Guardian Sapling. Travel guide, which we now have 1, 2, 3. So digging tips. Press triangle to dig holes. This simple act has great depth. Spots that appear empty may emit light in the darkness. Dig with triangle in these spots to find great treasures. This is not the only advantage of digging holes. You may notice a green glow in areas with lush vegetation. Dig there with triangle to reveal a wilted clover. Use the celestial brush to rejuvenate these clovers. The newly restored clovers will net you much praise. Oh yeah, definitely don't want to forget that. So we have another imp that's called the Yellow Imp. Folklore has it that these imps never cease in their mischief. Burying beneath the ground, they sound their mighty drums. The drum's vibrations shake the earth. Jump to avoid this attack. Legend tells us to lure them from the ground and strike from behind. Though riddled with disease, they are often portrayed whimsically. These stories are meant to make them seem less threatening. Why would you do that, though? I mean, if they're dangerous, why would you do that? Alright, so, a boar. These cowardly animals charge when frightened. They enjoy seeds. Poor piglet. Oh, look how cute it is. These pigs eating babies. Pig eating. Wow. Holy crap. These seed-eating babies can be identified by their stripes. Wow. And then, the monkey. These mischievous creatures travel in groups and eat almost anything. Alright. So now that we have that, actually I'm gonna go ahead. I know I can hunt for the treasures during the nighttime, but just for now, I'm gonna keep it daytime. Because eventually it'll be forced to daytime here in a moment anyway. And there'll actually be an event in the near future where it'll actually force it to be night. Which that will help. But yeah, time to save now. Oh, hey. Speaking of, clover. Yay! Got the clover. And time to save. Alright. So now it's time to exit out. So we recovered Hana Valley. We got it looking all nice and pretty, which is always a good thing. Okay, that's a new brush technique in the bag. Now, Ammy, before you get all excited and forget what you're supposed to do, I have an important tip for you. Ready? Okay then, if you ever forget what to do next, press start to open the fan menu, and then take a look at the logbook. You'll find your journal there. Yep. Your journal is a record of the important dialogue you've heard. It shows all the important info you have in that furry little head. Just dig up info the way I just showed you, and you'll be able to recall important things. Your adventure will be a lot easier if you remember this. Also remember, first things first. Okay, let's get going. Oh, he looks so confused. Freaky. It looks like the river suddenly cleared up. I did see Susanoo whizzing past here a little while ago. But surely it wasn't him who cleaned up the river, was it? Nah, that wouldn't make any sense. It's been ages since I've seen the river looking so healthy. The magical crystal ball must be working its mojo. Huh? It certainly is. Alright, so now it's time to defeat some enemies on the way there. Haha, you couldn't reach me. Alright, making sure I get the demon things. Now I can worry about getting the money. And of course I got my bonus. Alright, there we go. Got it. Getting better at this enemy killing quickly. And getting all the money in the world. Alright, one more to go. Oh my gosh. Cut. There we go. Oh my gosh. I was like, cut, please. There we go. I am earning lots of money. Alright, so it's time to fix this beautiful sapling. Big circle. And look at it bloom. Nice. It looks so beautiful, you know, compared to it being all, you know, black and red and evil looking. And the music's much more cheery. Wow, that nasty curse zone is completely gone. The plants and animals are back, and just feel that fresh breeze. Now that's what I call great divine intervention. If you keep on dispelling the evil curse like this, I bet the gods of nature will lend you their powers. Oh? Oh! Wow! Hey, that's Sakia's tree, isn't it? Maybe she perked up because you revived the Guardian Sapling? Well, we can stop by and see her later. I mean, we're kinda on a roll here. How about we take a look around Senshu Field first? You've been gone 100 years, right? A good run around the place will do you good. Alright, let's go ahead and get this open. You obtain Flee in Battle. Scroll drawn by wandering artists. Contains useful information. Alright, so let's read this really quick. Not dig. Alright. Oh. So, Senshu Adventure, and then Sacred Tree Reborn. Which we'll be doing the Senshu Adventure first. It's like, might as well. And then, so, scroll number 4, Flee in Battle. The demon's grudges may take form as what is known as a demon scroll. Physically contacting these scrolls draws you into a demonic realm. You will doubtless find yourself under attack shortly thereafter. Battles can be desperate affairs. Often you may wish to avoid them. If you find a crack in the demonic realm's border, you can attack it, breach the border, and make your escape. Which is always good to know. Unfortunately, running away from battles too much, if I remember right, it actually brings down your godhood to where it ends up being a skull. Which if it's a skull, then that means that you won't be able to get any type of godhood back for a bit. And just gonna save one more time just to be on the safe side. Ooh, Yomigami in the background there. Alright, so that is gonna be it for this episode. Oh my gosh. I am so tired. I'm starting to think, like, it's not even that hot outside, so I can't imagine me getting all, like, overheated, so I don't know why I'm feeling the way I am right now. You know, at this point I really don't know, so. But besides me feeling and just all blah, we were able to revive not one, but both the Guardian Saplings. We got a new brush technique, which is called Bloom. That was by Hazugami. Is it Hazugami? Now that I'm saying that. Nope, Sakigami. This one's Sakigami. There is one that is called Hazugami, I believe. I don't know why I kept thinking Hazugami instead of Sakigami. I'll be honest with you, the monkeys are all... There's only one that I know for sure, but the monkeys seem to blend in together. Because they're technically, as Sakigami said, they're technically all one. They're green sprout. So it's like one big one that's split into 3 smaller ones. So even though there's technically 3 different gods, if you merge them all together, they become green sprout. So that's what they are. But, so we got that. So now, we'll be going around and exploring and seeing what kind of wonders Senshu Field has, and after we get done exploring that, we will be on our way to see Sakia and see how she's feeling, because it seems like she's definitely perked up, as Issun put it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you later. Bye-bye!